My intercultural journey is about my trip to Boston last winter. My expectations before going to Boston was a story of a friend told me that Bostonians were very rude. So I was worried, honestly. I didn't want to involve in any argument during my vacations. But my experience was quite the opposite. During the first train ride I took, there was an old lady coming in after I sit with my baggage. I tried to stand quickly because I thought I don't want this old lady yelling at me for not letting her my seat. Before I stand up, she holds my hand and said, "Don't worry." Then she kept walking forward the train to find another seat. So for my surprise, everybody everywhere was very warming and welcoming. And one of my theories is about the size of the population. There's only 694,583 people living in Boston. Compared to New York, we have 8 million people. So for me, it was an extremely relaxed city. The train was never packed, even though it was much smaller. Another thing I learned on this trip is the patience of Bostonians about their teams. Every time I met someone from Boston, I always asked them, "What should I do in Boston?" And they were always bragging about their sport teams. So I went to see the Boston Celtics and they lose by more than 10 points. But it was still awesome to see how they root for their teams. At the crowd, everybody was cheering the team or booing the other team. They got so mad at the referee disqualifying Kemba Walker that a guy from the crowd dropped a bottle into the court and got arrested. Food was great everywhere. I'm not exaggerating when I say this, but I had the best cappuccino ever. And I know that because I work at a coffee shop. Especially in the North End Boston, you can find delicious food. It's also known as Boston Little Italy. It's the biggest one in the country. A 1 square mile waterfront community. I tried prosciutto and aged parmesan for the first time, and the pizza was just out of this world. I'm sorry guys, I know that New York's pizza is good. There are many other things I would like to talk about Boston, like the Boston Lager, Sam Adams, or the Art Museum, but I don't have enough time in this video for it. It was a great cultural journey, and I hope to be there again soon.